Welcome to the Omolola Finance Lab, where we don't just talk about money, we understand it. I'm Badamosi Omolola, and today's video will hit hard because we're going deep into the question: how do the rich go broke? And not just any rich, I mean celebrities, athletes, CEOs, influencers, all once worth tens of millions, now bankrupt or in debt. Here's what I want you to think about today. If people with all the money, access, and resources can lose everything, what lessons can you, a rising financial builder, learn to avoid the same fate? This video is real. It's emotional. It's shocking. But it's also a mirror. We'll break it all down with storytelling, facts, short visual examples, and powerful lessons to help you avoid the traps. So pause and drop this in the comments. What's one money mistake you've seen people around you make repeatedly? Let's get real together. No filters. No fluff. Just real lessons from real losses. Because if we learn from their downfall, we can secure our rise. Now take a breath and let's uncover the truth. This is the true story of a professional athlete who made over $50 million in his career, but today, can't even pay rent. No crazy scandal. No crime. Just poor money habits. He got his first check, bought 2 sports cars the same day, flew 20 friends to Vegas, all expenses paid. Bought a mansion he couldn't maintain. Refused to hire a financial advisor because, in his words, "I'm rich now. I know what I'm doing." But within 5 years, the taxes piled up. The houses went into foreclosure. Friends vanished. Family kept asking for help. And the brand deals? They stopped because his performance declined. Here's what that tells you: money doesn't change your mindset. It amplifies it. If you don't know how to handle naira or dollars at the basic level, you'll mishandle millions. Financial literacy isn't optional, it's your armor. Stick around because in the next part, we talk about the invisible habit, the one that destroys wealth silently, like a leak in a big ship. It only takes 10 seconds, the decision to swipe that card, transfer that cash, or say yes to that purchase without thinking. That's how most wealthy people lose control. It's not the big luxury homes or expensive jewelry that ruin them, it's the small, unchecked decisions repeated daily. $1,000 dinner here. A $30,000 watch there. Flying first class to make a good impression. These small habits snowball, and soon, their monthly spending exceeds their income even if they're earning millions. That's the danger of lifestyle inflation. Here's how to avoid it. 1. Set a spending cap, even if you're rich. 2. Have an accountability partner who tells you, that's a bad idea. 3. Pause 24 hours before buying anything expensive. That cool down can save you from impulse regret. Now comment below, what's one thing you regret buying instantly? Because next, we look at how just one flashy purchase can send your finances spiraling. It usually starts with something that feels deserved, a gift to yourself after a big win. But without a plan, one reward turns into 5, and discipline disappears. What once was a treat becomes your new normal, and that's the trap. You feel rich, but your bank balance tells a different story. And by the time most people notice, they're already in the danger zone. Let's break that habit before it breaks your future. Wealth isn't destroyed overnight, it erodes with every unchecked choice masked as a reward. The downfall often starts small, a flashy car to prove you've made it. But here's the danger: that car becomes your new identity. And suddenly, you have to maintain that image. You move into a more expensive area. You dine where the elite dine. You can't show up without looking the part. You start competing with others in your circle even if your pocket is hurting. This is called the image maintenance trap. It's the reason why some influencers and entertainers rent designer clothes and borrow cars just for the look. Here's the truth: many people go broke trying to look rich. Meanwhile, Actual wealthy people like Mark Zuckerberg wear the same $10 gray shirt every day. This section is your wake-up call. Stop buying for others. Start building for you. Still with me? Because the next section is deeper, how luxury becomes regret, and how showing off destroys your future. They trade peace of mind for public validation. They sacrifice savings just to stay relevant. Every outfit, every car, every post becomes a performance. But behind the scenes, financial stress builds silently. Credit card debt piles up. Emergency funds vanish. And by the time they realize it, the lifestyle is owning them, not the other way around. Because in the end, no one claps when the bills arrive, only you face that silence. There's something dangerous about chasing luxury. It becomes an addiction. You no longer buy to enjoy, you buy to keep up. One music artist said, "If I didn't post it on Instagram, did it really happen?" That mindset turned him from millionaire to debtor in 3 years. They bought a gold toilet, a tiger as a pet, paid staff to peel their fruit. But when the endorsements stopped, the money dried up and they were stuck with things no one wanted to buy. That's what I call vanity spending. It's loud, flashy, and non-transferable. Real wealth is quiet, strategic, and transferable, like real estate, dividend stocks, and business equity. Ask yourself this: is what I'm buying making me money, or just making me look shiny? Because in our final section, I'll show you the number one mistake that keeps both the rich and poor financially trapped forever. You've seen the patterns: bad habits, ego, vanity spending, fake lifestyles. But the number one mistake that ruins lives and drains fortunes is this: they stop learning. They hit one success and start acting like they know it all. But wealth is like a muscle: if you don't stretch it, it dies. Many wealthy people never learned how compound interest works, how to build a portfolio, the tax traps in their country, the difference between being rich and being liquid. They depend on managers who disappear. They ignore red flags. They chase hype instead of strategy. They overestimate today and forget to plan for tomorrow. Real wealth isn't loud, it's layered, protected, and patient. It grows in silence. It multiplies with time. It survives the storm. That's the mindset I want for you. Not fast riches but lasting freedom. But you won't. Because you're here. You're learning. You're growing. And that's the real difference. Comment below: I choose financial wisdom over hype. And I'll reply with a resource to help your journey. If you loved this video, smash that like button. Not for me, but for your future self. Share it with someone who's chasing money without a money mindset. Subscribe, turn on all notifications, and check out the shorts linked in this video. They break these big ideas into quick lessons you can watch again and again. And remember, on this channel, we don't just chase money. We build it slowly, strategically, together. See you in the comments. I'm rooting for you. Your journey to wealth is already in motion, just keep showing up. Every smart choice you make today is a gift to your future self. Don't stop now.